Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another TFSA Wealthsimple trade portfolio update. Before I get into the portfolio, I just want to thank everybody that has been commenting and subscribing to the channel. The channel's really growing. It's great to see everybody that's been joining along. I really appreciate it. On that note, on comments, there is some awesome comments I'm noticing in the comment section of all the videos. If you're new to investing, make sure you check out the comments of these videos that I'm posting, because there's some great commentary and tips from a lot of the other members of the channel. So I definitely encourage you to look below in the video. Don't just watch it. Check out those comments below. Great conversation happening there. I really appreciate it, and you should really check that out. Let's just jump right into the Wealthsimple TFSA trade portfolio. We're using the app. Market is open. It's Wednesday, and it's actually a good day today to actually do this update. We're in the green today, so that's kind of nice. Let's jump right in. All right, here we are. We're in the app. As you can see, we are up today 2.43%. We'll get into how the portfolio is doing. I'm kind of happy to see it, and I'm glad that I didn't make any rash decisions these last couple of weeks. Just kind of goes to show, I think sticking with the plan is always a good idea, especially that we're trying to build this portfolio long term. Brookfield Renewables, this one is doing well. All the energy stocks, even the renewable sectors, are doing quite well with everything that is going on. Up to date 2.39%, 51.51. Our average cost on that, we're actually up now, we're up 10%. Average price 46.46. This one was down quite a bit. If you've been following along the channel, you do know that it's been down for a while. So it's nice to see that this one is starting to kind of come back up again, which is nice. Again, pricey stock though, so we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that one, but we will be adding more to that portfolio. BTC.Y, this is the new Bitcoin yield ETF that I purchased, and this one again today, Bitcoin is doing great today. All of the cryptocurrencies seem to be up. There was a announcement in the States in terms of how the government's looking into it, that kind of stuff. If you're into cryptocurrency, you might want to check that out. It's all over the news. So that has definitely helped the price of this today, up 9.34% today. And we did a good purchase, 20 shares, not a ton, but we purchased at 614. That's our average price. So that's nice to see. We're up 18.24% on a BTC.Y. I think I'll do an individual video just on BTC.Y, that ETF. If there's some interest in that, let me know in the comments below. CMC, that one, again, that's our kind of our not good stock of the portfolio, down today 1.79%. That's okay. Long term, we're just going to kind of hang on to that, see what happens. ETC, this is our other evolved cryptocurrencies ETF, $9.67 today, up 8%. This one is the mix of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we're still down, unfortunately. Our average price is 13.14, but again, long term, I think this is going to be a good position to hold. I think I just kind of lucked out a little bit on purchasing that other ETF at a good time, watching that market. Greenlane Renewables, this is the one to watch. This is kind of seems to be a channel favorite as well. There's a lot of people that leave comments on Greenlane. A lot of people do own it. Up to $1.07, up almost 5% today, which is awesome. Our average cost though is still $1.28. I want to keep trying to add to this if it's around $1. I haven't made any extra deposits on this. That being said, they have earnings coming out tomorrow, which is Thursday, filming this on Wednesday, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm not sure. They've done some acquisitions of a company in Italy recently, so we'll see. I think this one has some really good potential, definitely in the future, so I'll keep my eye on that, and we'll definitely be adding to Greenlane as well. REI.UN, up today 2.21%, and all told 19.53% on our 25 shares of RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust. Regular dividends coming from that one, which is really nice as well. RNW, we are down just a touch today, but we've had a good week on this one as well. Again, renewable energy stocks seem to be doing well. We don't really own any oil outside of those other ETFs, so this one is taking some gains from the environment that's out there right now, but we're still down 4%. Average price 19.38. I still want to get more RNW. I do like the monthly dividends that this one brings in, which is nice to grow the portfolio as well. Kind of leaning a bit more now into some of the dividend stocks to basically bulk those up for the next little while, so we can kind of keep those regular dividends coming through to add to the portfolio, kind of backing off maybe a little bit on some of the more speculative growth ones like CMC, that kind of thing. And again, speaking of growth stocks, Solar Alliance Energy up 5%, 10 cents. We're still down on that one, all told, but that's okay. Slate Office REIT, this one's been doing okay too. 503 today. We're still below It's still down under our average cost of 5.12, but just down 1.81%. And again, monthly dividends from this one are nice. I'll be adding to this one. It's a good, I think it's a good real estate. They have office buildings. I think it's a good kind of REIT. It's a good price. I like the price to get into this one. Lets us accumulate a number of stocks, which is great. And Telus, another channel favorite is Telus, 33.31 today, up a little bit, 0.7%, and up 18.42% on Telus. I will be purchasing more Telus. I seem to like this one. Everybody on the channel seems to like Telus. It's just a matter of now it's getting expensive. We wish we would always wish we would have bought more when it's cheaper, but we'll keep adding to that one, definitely. Then the last two ETFs, and this is one we obviously have seen the market, lots of turmoil out in not just the market, but in the world right now, and it's reflecting in a lot of these. And it just is kind of a, reassurance. It's nice to see these days that are green. It probably won't last. I'm not going to kid myself. Tomorrow could be back down again, but it's nice to see that, just sticking to your plan, I think we'll be rewarded, and if you are too, will be rewarded down the road. Just not making any rash decisions on that. But Vanguard, a Canadian high dividend yield index ETF, up 1.10% today. And we're up 15.93% on that. Very happy with that one as well. And the last ETF that I have in the portfolio is a Vanguard S&P 500 index ETF. It's up today, 1.88%. We're still doing okay. Obviously our average price is still a little bit higher. Not too worried. It's as long as we can kind of hover around the $100 mark, we're not going to hopefully see this one drop substantially by any means, and just down 1.86%. So I will still add to that. It's kind of a staple of the portfolio. I will slowly be adding into that position as well, BFE, and also more so in a little bit in VDY. I didn't make that purchase the other day. If you're watching the channel, it's on my last video, adding more to that just for the regular dividends that are coming in, which I think are nice. Let's just go through now and show how the portfolio is doing. On the day, we can refresh here to get an accurate amount. If you just pull down, up 2.5% on the day, which is nice. It's kind of a nice thing to look at when you are checking your portfolio and not seeing everything down. So on the week, up 1.37%. This is really from, a lot of it's from the Bitcoin ETFs that I do own. And 1 month, 0.71% up. And 3 months, we are up 1.29%. $121.90. And 1 year, we haven't been quite going for 1 year. The 1 year anniversary is April 1st. So thanks to everybody that has been following along since the very beginning. It's nice to see the portfolio. Obviously you can see we're down 0.97%. We're just down a little bit for the year, basically a year now. That's nuts. I think the portfolio is holding up okay. I think we've made some good choices. There's a few we could have probably done better, but that's the whole thing about investing, is learning as we go here. We learn from our mistakes, and it's not necessarily a mistake. We haven't sold any shares at a loss now, so we haven't actually lost money, but it's just kind of nice to know and how we're building. It took a while to kind of get the portfolio built up to where I'm kind of happy with it right now, and we'll keep building in the positions that I do have. So 1 year, and of course our all-time was going to be exactly the same because we haven't been going for over a year yet, 94.05. So it's nice. We're just down a touch, which is kind of nice to see on the portfolio. So that's our update. It's always nice to do one that is midweek when the markets are still open. We'll do another follow-up video on the weekend. I do appreciate everybody that is following along and subscribe to the channel. On that note, just check below if you make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you aren't, you've made it this far, it'd be great to have you join along. We've got an awesome community here. I really, really appreciate everybody that's been following along, leaving comments. And if you aren't subscribed, like I always say, it's free to subscribe. It'd be great to have you join along. And the channel is really, really growing, and we are almost at 800 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. My goal was to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers within a year. So, hey, there's still some time. So it would be any subscriber helps. It'd be awesome to hit that 1,000 mark by the beginning of April. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll be close. That's all, everybody. Keep a level head out there. The market definitely, I think we're gonna be in for a long-term ups and downs, but just keep a level head. We'll see you all in the next video.